everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm in a bit of a filming mood, so I'm going to be filming quite a few videos today, which is why you're probably going to see me in this hair and makeup and all that kind of stuff in quite a few videos to come. But I had a couple of things that I wanted to film. This one is going to be a haul. I have done a little bit of shopping over the past, I'd say, month or so. A couple of trips to Shoppers, a couple of trips to, well, one trip to Rexall, and most recently to Bath & Body Works. So I want to show you guys what I did pick up. And let's not waste any time because we all know how I like to jabber on and on and on. And we'll get right into the video. So we'll start off with Rexall because it's probably the most boring one. I went to their store in a smaller town, which coincidentally enough is the only one that has the full line of NYX products. It's literally the tiniest town that I've come across in a while around my area anyways. And yeah, it has the full collection of NYX. I wanted to pick up a new gloss from them, and these are the Mega Shine lip glosses. I have two. I have one called, I think, Gold Pink, and another one called Beige, and I love them both and they're great. So I wanted to pick up one of them that was a little bit more fall colored. This one is called Copper Penny, and it looks like that. I'm planning on wearing it maybe over top of a coral. I do have a coral on today. It's called Coral Berry by Revlon, but I have my Fashionista Lise Watier lip gloss on top of it. I might do something with a little bit deeper tone in it, but I love these guys. They smell like cherries, which is delicious, and they are super, super shiny. So these I think are $5.99. I could be wrong. Here in Canada anyways. And then I picked up the Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I had used this forever ago and I absolutely loved it. I used it as an eyeshadow base when I wanted to do really vibrant colors on my lid, and I never bought it again because I could never find it anywhere. So picked up one of those. Next I went to Shoppers. Mind you, this Shoppers trip was about, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago. So this has probably been the oldest shopping trip. I'll start off with the things that I got that were kind of makeup-y. I only got a couple of makeup-y things. I got a little bit more nail stuff and a little bit more skincare stuff, but the makeup-y things that I picked up were these two Dream Bouncy blushes by Maybelline. Now, I heard everybody rip on these things because they're just stupid and pointless and blah blah blah, but I wanted to try them for myself. So these are the Dream Bouncy blushes in number 30 Candy Coral, and it's just a really nice coral shade. And then number 60 Coffee Cake, which is a little bit more of a richer kind of shade. I have not used these on my skin. I have swatched them. The Candy Coral comes off very light. You can hardly see it. It's very sheer. And the Coffee Cake has a little bit more kick to it, but I haven't actually used it on my actual face. So I will update you guys when I do that. I guess I could do either makeup or skincare next. I guess I'll do skincare first. So, a couple of things that I bought were from, I don't know why I paused for so long there. A couple of things that I bought were from the line Dermaglow, which Shoppers carries, or carried, but they got rid of because they got bought by a prestige company. So they were kind of clearing everything out for like ridiculously cheap. I think I ended up saving $135. For my total transaction, that was $90 because of the massive discounts for the Dermaglow stuff. And Dermaglow is a pretty awesome brand anyways. I just could never afford it because it was ridiculously expensive. The first one that I picked up was probably what I was most excited to pick up was this Energizing Beauty Mist. It says here it is the Smart Mist. It tightens, refreshes, and hydrates. It's a multi-mineral blend with a cooling complex and hyaluronic acid that helps draw water to the skin. A blend of essential oils and witch hazel extract provides an instant burst of radiance while toning and energizing the skin. I just really like sprays and mists. Even like throughout the day, I have like so many thermal waters, and I have my Urban Decay De-Slick, all that kind of stuff. I love the thought of spritzing the skin midday and kind of you know, doing all that fun stuff. So this is what it looks like. I've used it a couple of times, but I've kept the box because I wanted to do this video. So I apply this all over the skin, or, you know, still general misting. It says to avoid the eye area, so you try to do that. And you can also use this over your makeup, so it's not going to ruin it like some other mists may. So that was that guy. I ended up paying 10 bucks for it. I think regularly it was 40, so hell of a deal. Then I got to prevention products. So I first got the Youth Active Eye Cream. It's supposed to tackle the first signs of aging. This is supposed to have antioxidants and peptides in it. I used it last night because I wanted to give it a little shot, and I actually like it. It has a bit of a tinge to it, kind of like a yellowy, almost like boogery looking tinge, but it goes on very, very light, very smooth, and I believe you could use it under makeup no problem because it is very, very light. Less of a cream, more of a kind of jelly almost. So I'm liking that so far. I think I paid about 8 bucks for that guy. And the Hydration Fix Serum I also picked up. It restores moisture and prevents water loss. It's for all skin types and ideal for dehydrated skin, which I definitely have, super dehydrated skin. This stuff has, why can't I talk? This stuff has hyaluronic acid and pomegranate extract in there. And I have not used this guy yet, but it's only because I have a couple of serums that I'm just almost out of that I want to get rid of before I open a new one. So this looks like that. You pop off the little top and it has a little pump. So that should be fun. The next thing was actually given to me by the brand rep in our district. So I can't really, I want to put a disclaimer out there that I'm not being paid to talk about this product. I literally was asked what I wanted from the brand and I said this would be fine. And I took it home, I used it the first night, and oh my god, I'm trying so hard not to like swear and use profanities, but honestly, let me just tell you what it is first. This is the Juviance First Defense Antioxidant Emulsion. Oh my god. This thing is incredible. It's one of those things, it's probably the only product that I've actually used that I noticed the results the very first, like within minutes of using it. And I know that I've told you that I love my Vichy Idealia Life Serum, and I absolutely do. But honestly, this stuff is probably going to replace all my other serums for the next little bit. I don't even want to use the Dermaglow one anymore because this stuff is amazing. I do actually use this before I put on, computer. I actually do use this before I put on my Vichy, and this stuff is so, it's nourishing, but it's very light on the skin. It's a lot lighter than my Idealia Life Serum, so I kind of use this before and really extend it down my neck and a little bit onto my décolleté as well because I want to kind of help those areas. But I absolutely am in love with this stuff, and I've told so many people, like myself and my other coworker got the same one. We picked the same one, and the next day that I came into work, she was working in the morning and she's like, oh my god, have you tried your emulsion yet? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, what do you think? I'm like, oh my god, it's amazing. She's like, I know. And we just had a big spiel about how amazing it was and how our skin immediately felt like a bajillion times different. So absolutely love this stuff, and again, not biased. I'm literally telling you exactly what I think. This stuff is awesome. I think I've talked for about 10 minutes about this stuff alone, so that's enough. It is awesome, and I love it. So on to makeup. So for makeup-y things, I did pick up a repurchase, if you will. I ran out of my Revlon Color Stay makeup, so I picked up another one. Exact same shade as I always use, number 150 Buff. Nothing new there, but I did pick one of those up. Then I did a little bit of shopping with Quo, and they had this stuff on clearance as well. Two. They had a third one in the collection. It was kind of like a blushy pink, and I don't really like blushy pinks on me. So I picked up this one here called Scion? Yeah, sure. Very nice. Haven't used this one quite yet. They have a weird, not a weird, I shouldn't say weird. They have a different kind of applicator. It's like a doe foot, but it almost goes kind of like indented. Anyways, nice color. I can actually swatch it for you here. Why don't I do that? And nice and pigmented as well. So there's that one. That's Scion. Not sure if you can see all that well, but it's a very nice kind of deeper purple. And then this one here is called Secret Rendezvous. And this one I've actually used over top of a red. The Rimmel 110, I think. And it looks beautiful. Nice. I've kind of used on top of the red to kind of tone it down and bring a little bit more pink to it. And that is that one there. Very, very cute. And not very sticky either, which is nice. And the last two things in this extremely, probably gigantically long haul are two polishes that I picked up. The first one is another color stay Revlon polish. I love these things. This one is called number 130 Velvet Rope. It's like a very kind of ox blood red, which is very in right now. So I picked up that guy. I've used it, love it. And then this is actually what I have on my nails right now. This is by Sachet. They have that Sachet Vite fast drying top coat thing. And they have other polishes as well, which I didn't really know about. This is called Warm and Cozy. Lastly, I lied. This isn't the end of the haul. I still have Bath & Body Works to do. Holy shiza. I got sucked in. Bath & Body Works stopped doing it. I bought little ones instead that I can kind of place here and there. Ooh, and hopefully I get through them a little bit quicker. So I picked up 5. They had 5 for 25. They had 3 for 20 and 5 for 25, and I'm like, 5 for 25 is a way better deal. So I got 5. 2 of them were actually repurchases. Actually, 3 of them were repurchases. The first one is Peach Bellini, which I love because it smells kind of festive, but nothing like really nauseating, which is good because I don't like nauseating smells. And then I picked up Cranberry Pear Bellini, which I actually regret because I remember that I bought it before and I didn't like it being burnt anyways. It was very like headachy, and so, I don't know. And the last one, of course, Mahogany Teakwood, because it smells like Abercrombie. I went up to Megan and I was like, smell this, and tell me what it smells like. She's like, Hollister? I'm like, close. Abercrombie. She's like, oh yeah, that's right. It just smells amazing. This one's called Cranberry Woods, which just smells so festive and so Christmassy. I absolutely love cranberry scents. I love cranberry in comparison, like some people like cinnamon and like spicy things. I love cranberry because it smells so much warmer, to me anyways. And the last one I actually have burning right now, but I'll bring her over. It's in my reach. Alright. So this is the one that I'm burning right now, and I was really on the fence about getting him because it's one of those smells that you don't know if you love or hate. It's called Party Dress. And I smelled it and I was kind of like, it's very masculine. Then I smelled it again and again and again. I'm like, I love the smell. I don't know why. It's very sophisticated, very kind of glitzy, but I really like it. So I'm burning it right now in my little office area. So my room smells delicious. Now that is it for this haul. I'm going to end it quickly before, how long has it been? Oh my gosh, it's been like freaking 20 minutes. Hopefully I can edit it down because ay caramba. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. I'm on to film the next one, and until I see you guys next time, have a lovely day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!